Yep, I guess we have another cinematic universe. Kong Skull Island. Now, Kong Skull Island is another movie in the Monster Cinematic Universe. I guess that's the name they're going for. Yeah, it does take place in the same universe as 2014's Godzilla. And the film focuses on King Kong. I mean, you guys know King Kong. No need for me to explain the character of King Kong to you. In any case, in the movie, John Goodman and his colleague, they work for a really shadowy company and they want to travel to this uncharted piece of land somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So they enlist the help of a tracker, a photographer, and a couple soldiers in order to go there. And yeah, turns out there's a huge ape on this island named Kong. Now I gotta admit, when I saw the first couple trailers to Kong Skull Island, I was like, this may be fun. And you know what? It was a lot of fun. This movie has gotten mixed reviews, some horrible reviews, but I gotta say, I don't get it. Because if you are looking for a monster movie, monster fun, I think this is your film. Because I saw the 2014 interpretation of Godzilla, and while I loved all the Godzilla aspects, he was in the movie for like 10 minutes max. Yeah, how can you call a film Godzilla without giving us enough Godzilla? This time around, however, I think the movie delivers. Everything that relates to Kong himself is great. They actually changed up his origin story quite a bit. The overall lore, the mythology is different, but I love the approach. And the island, that world is fascinating. You have that awe and sensation that harkens back to Jurassic Park, actually. You have a lot of different creatures on that island, and I loved it. I love the fact that they would just attack you out of nowhere, and Kong is king. He is the protector of this place, so when some military assholes show up to drop bombs, yeah, he's not having it. So everything that relates to Kong, the Kong action sequences, the other creatures, and the island itself, I love. But now let's get to the characters, because yeah, admittedly, they are really fucking bland. We have Tom Hiddleston. He is the tracker, and he is essentially our hero for the sake of being a hero. He has a lot of cheesy lines, but I think he gets the job done. I mean, this movie is not about the characters, it is about the ape. We also have Brie Larson in the film. She looks hot and takes pictures. That's her job in the film. The characters I really gravitated towards were John Goodman's character, because he is the guy that wants to prove the existence of monsters. And once he does, you sort of feel satisfied that he finally proved what he's been saying all along. And I love John C. Reilly's character in the film. He's pretty much Robin Williams from Jumanji, because he crash landed on this island 28 years ago. So naturally, he's a little crazy. He's the comedy relief, but in my opinion, it works. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, he may be obnoxious as fuck, but he wasn't. I think he had some pretty funny lines, and he worked perfectly for this film, because this film does not take itself seriously at all, and it's not supposed to. But let's get right to it. Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson may just be the coolest cat in Hollywood. I mean, everything that guy does, he always commits. So when Sam Jackson screams out loud, "Bitch, please!" I was like, yeah, loving it. He wants to take that ape down personally, because a lot of his soldiers got killed. So he pretty much reminded me of the captain who tried to hunt down Moby Dick. That's essentially him, but with all these Sam Jackson isms that we know and love. So yeah, this movie has a terrific cast, but the characters, they aren't as deep, but they are serviceable for what they're supposed to be. Now from the start, I was like, this movie has a different feel to it. It is a lot more fun. It's not overly serious, and we get to see a lot of the monsters doing a lot of their monster-ish things. And I was like, yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see. However, some of the dialogue is just straight up awful. I mean, I can't deny it. I was not hoping for great characters. I was not hoping for Oscar-worthy performances. I think some films exist for film fans. Some films exist for critics. This is not a movie for critics. And I consider myself first and foremost a movie enthusiast. So I absolutely enjoyed the film. It was stupid. It was over the top. But hell, if you expect a kick-ass monster action flick, this is exactly what you get. The cinematography was cool. It has that Apocalypse Now feel to it a couple times where it's like, oh, they went there. And it works. So all in all, I gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed Kong Skull Island. This is not one of the best movies of the year by any means. But all the monster fun, all the action, all the excitement, and all the adventurous aspects that I was hoping for were in it. Which is why Kong Skull Island gets the silver medal. Again, if you don't like cheesy B monster-ish movies, this is not your movie. This is not your film. Then go and check out Logan, because that is actually a terrific movie. However, if you're like me and you have a soft spot for Kong and monster movies in general, well, go and check it out. You will not be disappointed. And yeah, this being the setup for another cinematic universe, stay in your seats because there is a post-credit scene. Yeah, I mean, this is just the world that we're living in right now. There is no self-contained story anymore. Everything has to be connected to a cinematic universe. I have accepted that reality and I just roll with it. So Kong Skull Island, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you guys, as always, for watching. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then just subscribe.